Okay, welcome everybody to this month's free energy upgrade. And this month we are doing clear struggle. So we're going to clear it as a general frequency in your life, but also we're going to clear it if you're chosen it as a path to spiritual growth. We're also going to clear it if it's ancestral inheritance and all of that. So we're going to do a full clearing on struggle. So if you'd like to just get comfy. Get your blankets on, relax, and I will talk a little bit about struggle before we go into the energy clearing, but you can take it in a sort of soft eyes if you like. Okay, so struggle, what is it? It's efforting. It's having great difficulty in achieving things. It's making your way in life through great obstacles. It's having a hard time achieving your goals. It can be struggling for money, can be struggling to get clients, it can be struggling to get love, struggling to feel safe, struggling in your home, can be sort of neighbor conflicts or noise energies or triggers in your home. It can be struggling with the projects. You're trying to do a project and it's just not going, it's not flowing easily. Could be struggling in terms of your dreams and what you're really trying to achieve for your life, and it's happening with great difficulty. It doesn't seem to be moving forward. It might be struggling with your body, as in your body's bringing up some challenging experiences. Struggling with your health, struggling to get what you want, can be being exhausted or being hit with challenge after challenge, life not flowing smoothly, unexpected setbacks, having to rise to the challenge again and again, and feeling exhausted but having to persevere. So these are just some examples of what struggle can look and feel like. So we're all here because we're experiencing some level of struggle, and for some of us it'll be just in one life area. You know, it could just be in the money area and everything else is flowing, or it could be in two areas like money and health and everything else is flowing, or it could be across the board there is struggle. And it may be internal struggle to love myself or to be happy or to feel good enough. Or it could be an external struggle like making money or for life to flow easily or to find my partner and so on. A lot of us have taken on struggle as a path to spiritual growth, as a pattern of choice in terms of how we choose to do life. So for example, pre-incarnation, we thought, oh, this looks like an interesting approach. I'll put in some struggle there. I'll learn a lot through that. Some of us do that to raise the difficulty level, a bit like you're playing a PlayStation game or something. Oh, let's put up the difficulty level, you know, or like a weightlifter who adds additional weights. Like it's painful, it's not fun in the moment, but there'll be some payoff, you know. So that would perhaps strengthen your endurance, and maybe that's what you need on a soul level. And some of us might have struggle in our matrix, our energy matrix being the energetic programming for our lives, maybe in order to pay off a karmic debt. So maybe you made certain people struggle. Like maybe you were a king and you took all the food and you left your peasants with virtually nothing to eat. So maybe in this lifetime you struggle to put food on the table because you need to balance out your awareness around what you did to other people, so that would grow you as a soul. Sometimes struggle comes from our ancestors. That can happen a lot. So if our ancestors struggle, we've come into that soul, to that family, because we're taking on those imprints. And of course that will resonate with our purpose. But that's why we would have chosen that family. It can also be a repeat of the values you may have learned in a past life as a monk or a priest or a nun or somebody in a religious order, which is, you know, to struggle, be ascetic, and this is going to bring you closer to God. So maybe that was incomplete. And so it can be soul lessons or life lessons. So there are loads of different reasons why we choose to explore struggle. However, we are moving to the new earth. And in the new earth, struggle is, it's old paradigm stuff. This is not the way that the new earth life is supposed to flow. So in the new earth, it's not about struggling in order to manifest. It's about just allowing and co-creating. And this is not to say that we don't engage or take action or even work hard if it's something that you love, but struggling and efforting and not really getting anywhere, that's not a new earth energy. That's not what we're trying to shift into. That's not what we will shift into. So struggle is a different kind of energy. It's old consciousness patterning. It's kind of like pushing a rock uphill just so that you can see the view from the top, but why carry the rock, you know? So it's tiring, it's depleting, it's draining, it's stressful, and often it doesn't lead to the results you desire. Like the other day, I went to look at a house that was for sale, and the man said, I sold a house and then I built my dream house, but it took me 5 years. The planning was so difficult. Everything was such a struggle that now he's in his dream house. He's like, why did I ever leave that old house? That was like a beautiful, easy life. Why did I go through all of that to get here? So it's kind of tainted his experience of his dream house. And this is not to criticize any of us for the experience of struggle, because it's all valid soul learning. But actually, we're coming to a time where it's actually not relevant. So it's like we're carrying old content, old school books up a hill or something. It's like, this is not how we're going to do things in the new earth. So this is why we want to do this session. And like all of the sessions, it will clear you at the level that is appropriate for you. Like some people are ready to just drop 80% struggle, boom, they can drop it in one go. And some people need to do it more gently, so they'll drop 50% of what they're carrying. So the replays are available, and if struggle starts appearing in your life again in a week or two, or tomorrow, whenever, just do the replay again, because it just means your system needs to work in layers, and that's how it wants to release. It may need to release slower or more gently. Okay, so everybody lie down now. We're going to go into the process. So just make sure you're really, really comfy. And you can take a few nice, deep, long breaths to just ground into your body. And you might like to place a hand on your heart or your belly, just to make it really embodied. So we now open the cosmic field, opening to magic and miracles and the infinite power, potential, and possibilities that exist within the cosmic field. And we bring in blessings, love, and gratitude into this transformation field. We ask for divine and cosmic protection. We ask for real-world tangible results. And we ask for a reality, matrix, life, identity, and cosmic upgrade as appropriate for you. So I'm calling in my teams, Abraham and the Christics. We open the Phoenix and cosmic grids and the Stargate. We open the ascension and activation portals, the cosmic womb, the celestial temple, and call in the cosmic teams. We also call in all healing teams, light codes, and technologies to please assist us in our work today. And now we're going to call in your spirit teams to assist and guide our work here today. And we set our intention to release all struggle consciousness and imprints, clear struggle as a path to spiritual growth, and clear struggle as a way of doing life in any area of your life and in general. So we're going to set up the heart field. So I'd like you to imagine that all of us here today are standing out in nature in your very favorite place somewhere, on a beach, a mountain, a field, and we're standing in a circle. So from your heart, please send a beam of green heart light out to everybody in the circle. And let yourself receive all the beams of green heart light coming back into your heart. That beautiful energy of love just pouring in. And notice how the beams of green heart light crisscross each other, forming a sacred geometry of light between us. And so I'm going to invite you to follow me into this circular and sacred heart field that we have just created together. And this is where we're going to do our work. So teams, please clear all patterns of struggle as a growth path or a path to spiritual growth. And we're going to begin by clearing your consciousness of all experiences and conditioning still imprinted in your matrix that you've had in this and any other lifetime dimensional reality, which hold the struggle imprints in place, releasing all energetic content. So this is where all the struggle that you have lived through in this life and other realities just releases. You don't need to carry that anymore. All that struggle with money, with homes, with work, with relationship, with yourself or with life itself, all that struggle that you have lived through, it's just clearing. The energies are releasing from your inner earth level to your cosmic level and through your triple aspects. The whole of your multidimensional matrix is just clearing of struggle, no more struggle energy in your matrix. And while that continues to clear and may run for a little while, we're also going to clear any shock and trauma around struggle, any pain you're carrying around struggle, any fear of struggle, any grief you have around the struggles that you've had to face, any sadness around struggles, any sense of loss or hurt or wounds or shame or anger at how much you've struggled, any rage, any hatred, any betrayal, any abandonment, any confusion, any disbelief, any terror, and all low frequency emotions and states that result from the struggle that you've had to live in this lifetime or any other lifetime or dimension. We're clearing that emotional body and releasing those energies, sending them to 0 point. And while that runs, we're going to clear your mental level and all your beliefs around struggle. Life is a struggle. Making money is a struggle. All those limiting beliefs, those ideas, those judgments, those thoughts that I need to struggle to get what I want, to be good, to grow, to be worthy, to be safe, to have money. All of these beliefs and ideas, this whole mental level is completely cleansing itself of all limiting ideas that keep struggle alive in your experience. Now we're going to clear the behavioral level. So all the behaviors and actions that you take, which are habituated to doing things as a struggle. I'm going to brush my teeth really hard and wear off that enamel. I'm going to vacuum the floor really hard and oh, it's giving me backache. Everything that you do, which has struggle energy in it, all your behaviors and actions, we completely clear those. And we're recoding. As we're clearing, we're recoding. We're recoding and realigning you to the new earth definition of life and life as being easy. Now we're going to move on to your parental patterns. So any struggle, consciousness, conditioning, energies, thoughts, beliefs, anything you took on from your parents, which has shaped you to make you do life with struggle, to make you envisage challenge in the way of your goal, to make it difficult to do the action that you want to take. All of that coming from your parents, where you're repeating their ways. We release, clearing, 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 and recoding. And we'll go deeper down the ancestral line, and we're going to clear your ancestral patterns of struggle. Your ancestors who were poor farmers, your ancestors who were in a war, your ancestors who were enslaved, all of this struggle experiences and beliefs and feelings that you've taken on from the ancestors, all the way down to the origin point of your ancestral line, we completely clear and recode in alignment with the new earth. Anywhere your parallels, so this is the versions of you in parallel realities, and they may legitimately be exploring struggle, and that energy is bleeding through to you. We're going to clear and release anything you've taken on from your parallels, and we're going to put up a crystalline boundary which prevents those energies from coming in and pulling you down and pulling you back into that way of doing life. Now we're going to clear anything related to gender. Maybe you were a woman in this life or past life, and you struggled just because women struggled, or men struggled because they struggled. So any gender-related struggle, energies, consciousness, patterns, imprints, we completely clear them. Anything related to your race, and keep in mind we are multidimensional beings, so we have been probably most races. So anything related to your race, which carries this, when I'm this race, life is a struggle. We clear it, we release it, we let it go, we send it to 0 point, to Creator, to repurpose as life and love, and we bring in the frequency and the new coding of the new earth. Anything from your culture or your religion or your spirituality which has struggle encoded into it, imprinting into your matrix and affecting how you create your life, we clear it and release it, sending it to 0 point and recoding your matrix with the new earth codes. Now we call up all your karma, any unfinished business from past lives where you created struggle for someone else, or something happened, some unfinished business happened in that past life, and your karmic debt is to struggle. We're going to cut the cords between you and that person or those organizations. We're going to clear the karmic content, the story, letting it go. And we're going to integrate the karmic wisdom so that you don't need to keep on playing it out in 3D so that you can figure it out. It's integrated. If you needed to learn compassion, compassion is coming into your system. If you needed to know what struggle felt like, we integrate that at 100%. You know what it feels like. You don't need to play it out anymore. We're going to step out of all control grids, morphic fields, and collective fields. This is collective thought and energy fields where people are linked because they're playing out the same kind of vibration, frequency, and story of struggle. We are going to pull you out of these collective fields of struggle. For example, the struggling artist. So there's a whole group of artists who are like, well, we're the struggling artist or the struggling healer. We're going to pull you out of those collective thought fields, those control grids. We're going to pull out anything that hooks you into it, like a hook, a cord, an attachment, any kind of implant or imprint, pulling them out so that you are free to stand in your own sovereign space. We're going to clear and remove all implants, crystals, geometries, and consciousness devices that have been implanted into your system to maintain the energy of struggle in your field and in your experience. We're going to remove all explants, which are external kind of implants. They're kind of things like limits and thresholds and ceilings and cages and traps and black holes and misalignments and voids and links. things that are kind of placed around your matrix. So we're going to release all of those. Anything that was keeping you trapped in the experience of challenge, we let it go, we undo it, we unlock the doors, we remove the bars, we free you and bring you back into your sovereign space. Anywhere your multidimensional matrix, which is made up of energy fields, anywhere any of these fields have leaks, which means they lose energy, which means they don't do their job well. So your health field, if you are leaking energy in your health fields, you're not going to have enough energy, vital force to create health. So we're going to repair all the leaks, any energy drains, any vortices, which is a huge loss of energy, any wedges, which are foreign objects keeping the energy leaking out, any fractures or damage to any of your energy fields which relate to the struggle experience and the experience of how you do life. We're going to seal and repair, because you could have been struggling, let's say struggling for money, because your money field had all these leaks. So you're losing energy, and then of course it's a struggle to make money. So we're going to seal and repair and fortify all of these energy fields. And with these energy fields, we're going to remove all limiting beliefs and limiting identities, clear any misalignments or phase disharmonies, and we're going to bring the essence of the field back into center. That means if we were talking about your money energy field, and through shock and trauma, you had holes in the field, and the essence of the field was knocked off center and not sitting in the driver's seat, we bring them back to center. Anywhere where you resonate, embody, or identify with struggle, we completely release this now. Any hexes, curses, ill wishes, evil eyes, or psychic attack which creates struggle, we clear it and remove it from your multidimensional matrix. Any interference, any entities, astral entities, AI, alien, human, mathematical, mechanical, archonic, or any other form of interference within the totality of your multidimensional matrix, we clear and remove it. And now we clear and rescind all permissions to struggle in this moment. Be with me now and state to all of life, I'm done with struggle. I'm done with struggle. I'm done struggling. It's over, it's over, it's over. Thank you. Oh, Amen. Thank you. Just feel that certitude in every fiber of your being. So we are going to bring to conclusion all the reasons that you were struggling, all the lessons that you were learning with this struggle, all the growth that was happening through this struggle process. We're going to bring all of that to conclusion. And we're going to integrate all of these lessons, all of these gifts. So moving forward in time where you've learned everything you need to learn, nothing needs to be learned anymore. Integrate all those lessons and gifts. Boom. We're going to clear the old Akashic records and soul contracts that you made to struggle. Pull up those records, pull up those contracts, and replace them in the cosmic fire. This is over. I'm no longer contractually obligated to continue to struggle. Now we're going to look at your phase alignment, your frequency. So you can see your frequency as a kind of a bandwidth. And I'd like you to step out of phase with the frequency of struggle and all of its expressions. You can see your phase frequency and you can see struggle phase frequency. And just see that they are completely two different frequencies. They do not interface at all. It's like oil and water, it doesn't mix anymore. And now we are going to rewrite your cosmic Akashic records and rewrite the plan. the new plan, which is I'm stepping onto the path of the new earth. I've learned everything I need to learn from struggle, and that's expanded me enormously. And now my exploration is the exploration of ease. So write that down as your new cosmic Akashic record, your new soul contract, and stamp it in gold. And we put it up there in the books, in the Cosmic Akashic Library. This is my new soul plan that I commit to. And now we call in the diamond light and the cosmic codes to repair, heal, realign, and rebalance all the areas in your multidimensional matrix which have just been cleared. So just allowing those codes to move through your system as they recode your multidimensional matrix, reharmonizing, rebalancing, readjusting your frequency. And anything that got knocked out of proper functionality because you were holding this old struggle consciousness, now that those energies are clear, we are realigning, we are rewiring. And we are rewiring in alignment with the new earth version of you. Bringing these different parts of you back into new earth functionality. That means rewiring your beliefs. That means rewiring your expectations of life. It means rewiring how you manifest things. It means rewiring how you plan to achieve something and how it's a struggle-free plan. Rewiring your confidence. Rewiring your identity. Rewiring your relationship to life, to money, to love, to your body, to your relationships, to your career, to your purpose, allowing a complete rewiring and upgrade to happen. And now we're going to call in your soul family. So these are the beings that you are connected to at a soul level, who've been with you through many lifetimes, many, many configurations. They know you at the most intimate level. So sit in a circle with your soul family and just take a minute to tune into them and let them remind you how easy life truly is. So just taking a minute to tune into them and to get a message. And tune in as they transmit light codes to you, which remind you of your natural ability to manifest all that you need within and without, with ease. So take in these light codes and let them embed into your inner earth level and your earth level and your subatomic levels and your DNA. And let these light codes embed into your cells, your bones, your blood, your organs, your hormones, your fluids, your tissues, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears, your skin, your hair, your teeth. Let these light codes embed into all body parts, all body systems, and all body functions. Let these light codes embed into your chakras, meridians, nadis, and electrical and energy pathways in the body. Let these light codes embed into your mental body. Let them embed into your emotional body and your behavioral body and your energy body, your light body, your rainbow light body, and your soul. Let these light codes embed into your dimensions, your star level, your angelic level, your source level, your galactic and cosmic levels. Let these light codes embed into your 3D life, your body, your health, your sleep, your vitality, your sexuality, your beauty, into your relationships with yourself, with friends, family, lovers, partners, clients, peers, community, and humanity as a whole. Let these light codes embed into your home, your land, your money, your finances, your wealth, your abundance, your prosperity, your work, your career, your purpose, your creativity, all other aspects of your 3D material life, fully recoded with these codes of wisdom and ease from your soul family. Let these light codes embed and recode your personality, your identity, and your ego, and your inner child, and your inner mother and father, and your inner critic and inner champion, and your inner masculine and feminine. And any old identities or false identities that you've been carrying, like Dominique who struggles, for example, the you that struggles, release them now. Release those old identities. They're no longer needed. Their job is done. We thank them and send them to 0 point. And any old inner archetypes that support those old identities, that old picture of you, that old picture of reality, like the victim, like the hard done by, like the struggler, let those old inner archetypes just release. That ain't me anymore. They had a purpose before, all good, no longer needed now. And we bring those light codes sent to you by your soul family, holding the frequency of the ease of the new earth. And we recode your past selves and past timelines. We don't want to go forward into the future and carry the weight of struggle even in the past, because we are multidimensional and all of that affects us. So we release struggle from the old self and old timelines. We release struggle from all our present selves and present timelines, and from all our future selves and future timelines. And we recode, releasing that struggle and recoding our very conception, our womb time, and our birth. And now I'd like you to look into the cosmic field of possibility. This is the holographic matrix. This is the unlimited potential of life. And I'd like you to choose a timeline of ease. Ease with your home, ease with your money, ease with your body, ease with your love, ease with your work, ease with your relationships, ease in every area of your life. Choose that pathway, choose that timeline. And this is where your growth is effortless. It's a path of just trust and surrender. You trust life and you trust yourself. So we now recode your growth path and turn it into a path of flow, of ease, of connection, of synchronicity, of magic and miracles, of support, of love, of meaning, beauty, and of purpose. Okay, so we're going to seal this work in a cocoon of magic and miracles. Blessings, love, and gratitude. Divine and cosmic protection. Bringing in real world tangible results and a reality upgrade for you, a life upgrade for you, an identity upgrade for you, and a cosmic upgrade as appropriate. Amen. Thank you. And we thank our spirit teams. I thank my work teams. We're going to unplug our energies from each other now. Just we can wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes. Taking our time to just come back into the space.